Hello everyone and welcome to Moonride. This is Dave with Man in the Moon, where we are channeling to find out new events. Now, just before I started this, I got this a couple of images, and one of them is a Barr, William Barr, and I don't know why, and I'm going to find out right now. So, okay, Spirit, why William Barr? Hmm. So there's some new controversy. It might be an old new controversy. It feels like it has something to do with Epstein that implicates William Barr. And I see, circle going around. It's stopping at Barr at this committee. And some people who are leading the committee are getting really, really angry. And they're just shouting. They're so upset. This is beyond really anything I've seen from the in politics. This is how outraged, except for maybe Trump, we've seen that. But for everybody else, you haven't seen this level of, true anger, right? Barr has done something really terrible, and we all might say, yeah, many terrible things. But it looks like he just got caught. And again, I feel like it has something to do with the Epstein case because I see a young woman. I think it's a young woman who Epstein wanted to have his child. I see that Epstein, it's that girl. I forget her name. hmm So, tell me more. She's got a couple of letters. She's got something maybe in writing that she's going to show people. One thing you might notice is that we haven't heard anything about the Epstein case since Barr took it over. And Barr unrecused himself to do that. So this has never happened before that a person unrecuses themselves. I'm not sure that it is legal. I would say that it's not, but when you head the law, you can make anything legal, I suppose. And that's just what Barr's done. But something has happened. Some jig is up for Barr. Can we know any more about it? I keep seeing letters, some kind of letters. Because Barr's done something. Barr is trying to manage this material so it isn't made public. I also get the feeling that he is destroying some of the implication materials against his highest, strongest allies. He's trying to secretly destroy information. That somebody's stopping him, and it looks like this woman who used to Barr wanted to make the surrogate of his child. Yeah, Barr's in a lot of trouble. It might be that Barr is out fairly soon, maybe even in jail. That's how I see him. He doesn't have a good response for the people who are speaking to him. And it seems like, if anything, this could like affect the public even more. It seems like the public getting even more angry about this. It's almost like this explosion is even greater than the explosions of the last couple of days. So did Barr do something inappropriate with these girls? I'm getting a no. I don't think that he actually did something himself, but I'm getting that there is something that he's hiding. And once we get to what he's hiding, then a lot more people will get in trouble. Hmm. I feel like there's some. It's not exposed by the government. I feel like this is exposed by the newspapers. Maybe even somebody writes a letter to the New York Times or something like that. I see a young woman with a letter. I see masthead of a newspaper. Something's going down with Barr. Hmm. So, Spirit, is there anything else newsworthy for us that we should know is coming? Okay, one of the Republican senators, I'm seeing his name is McCarthy. I'm seeing his face, and he's giving me a thumbs down. It looks like a thumbs down actually on Trump. And he's looking kind of he's looking like bashful. So I think the Republicans are really seriously starting to turn on Trump. So was it just that Taylor hearing? Is that what changed everybody's mind? Yep, that had a lot to do with it. Don't be fooled. Some people are trying to spin this and say, "Oh no, Taylor's blah blah blah." It's laughable. He went to West Point. He was a colonel in Vietnam or something. He's worked for Bush. It's ridiculous to say he's partisan, or that he's some kind of deep stater. Okay, that made the difference. When they heard that testimony, they were crushed. They're like, "This is pretty danged indefensible. We can't spin this." Many of them made their decision in that moment when they heard him that this is not a they can't proceed forward with against impeachment. They simply cannot do it, and they understand the depths of this, how serious it is for themselves. They're thinking they may not get reelected. They're going to lose the House. They understand that Pelosi might be the president. All of these things, but they just can't. They're at a loss. They've run out of excuses, and indeed, their conscience is starting to affect them. Thanks so much for watching.